All right, guys, G.I. Joe here. Welcome back to the bunker in Atlanta, Georgia. It is J3, and let's see what we can do here. The first thing is it's the third round. I get to roll for my tech here, and so I'm going to roll for my tech. Here's one free die. We'll come over here and roll. As you can see, I've already done my first two rounds. That was the first round, getting it. And then second round, here's the third round. One free die. Come on, 6 or 1, 6 or 1. And I got a 4, okay? So that's a 4, so I have to pay $4. So I'm gonna put my 10 in. Get back $6. $6. I had 38. 38 minus 4 is 34. So there's my 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. $34. So what am I going to buy? I'm going to buy, well, let's see here. I will buy a tank for 6, 2 infantry for another 6, so that's 12. I will buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more infantry. That's another 18. Is that right? 1, 2, yep, so that's 30. Right, so we've got 6 and 6 is 12, plus 18. 6 times 3 is 18, so 18 and 12 is 30. I have 34. And let's see here, 1 second. I'm going to save this money. I'm going to save $4. So 30, 30, 30, 30. There's my 30 going to the bank. Okay, I'm saving $4 in the pot. So let's do some combat. I'm going to take, first of all, I've got 3 bombers in Quang C. My 3 bombers from Quang C are going to go 1, 2, 3 into Calcutta. 1, 2, 3 to do a strategic bomb raid. Of course, I will roll for Corpo's 3AA there in a second. Let's see, what else am I going to do? I'm going to take my planes. Of course, I'm going to come into Yunnan here. So out of Kiang C, I'm taking some tacks. I've got I'm going to take 7 tacks out of Kiang C. I'm trying to watch the board and the screen at the same time. Make sure I'm staying in there. So, and they're all going. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let me line those up. Okay, at least somewhat here. So I got 7. I'm also going to bring the 7 of the fighters that were in there. So from Kiang C again, 7 fighters going 1 space into Yunnan. So I got 7 pairs of combined arms right there. All right, I still have 2 fighters left in Quang C. I'm bringing from French Indochina, 1 guy and 1 artillery into Yunnan. By the way, all of these planes that I'm bringing in, just to be on the up and up here, guys, I have, let me get a fuel gauge. All these planes have 3 spots available. But let me put it down here. So all those planes that came from Quang C, right? Quang C, sorry. So French Indochina, a guy and an artillery to Yunnan. From Quang C, 3 dudes and an artillery. From Hunan, sorry, 1 artillery. I still have 2 fighters in Quang C. Let's do this. From Buyant, I'm going to bring a guy from Buyant down in Chahar. I'm going to bring my mech from Manchuria, 1 through Jehol 2 into Chahar. Okay. From Hunan, I'm bringing 1 guy from Hunan into Kwai Chau. I'm bringing an infantry from, an artillery from Hopei, 1 space south to Kwai Chau. I still have 1 guy left in Hopei. The 2 fighters were left right here in Kwangsi. 1 fighter is going to go 1-2 into Kwai Chau. The other fighter from Kwangsi is going to go 1 into Hunan, 2 into Anhui, 3 into Chahar. Okay, so this plane here in Kwai Chau has 2 spots to land. Let's see here, hold on a second. That plane went 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this plane right here from Kwangsi went 1, 2, 3, so he has 1 space to go. Let's see here. This transport in 20, transport in C-Zone 20 is going to pick up the guy in artillery from Kwangtung, move 1 space to 36, another space to 37, and land on Malaya. It's going to be accompanied, well, no, this is non-combat. The tactical bomber from one of the aircraft carriers, or the aircraft carrier that's loaded in 36, will go 1, 2 over Malaya as well. The fighter on the aircraft carrier in 36 will go 1 to 43, 2 to 42. All right, I think that's down here. The transport up in Japan, C-Zone 6, 1 transport is going to bring 2 guys over into Korea. Then I have offshore bombardments from my battleship and cruiser from 20. It's going to go 1 into C-Zone 19, 2 into C-Zone 6, and provide 2 offshore bombardments. Since I have 2 disembarking troops, I can do 2 offshore bombardments. I think that's all the attacking. So I have not used these 2 transport. I'm going to put them off to the side. That's a non-combat. Let me mark that. Let me mark this as non-combat. Let's see here. All right, I'm getting ready to do my combat moves or rolls. Let me make sure I've moved that. Done that. Haven't done that yet. Non-combat, non-combat, non-combat. I've done this. This is non-combat. Let me. All right, I think that's all the combat I can do. Yes, that is all the combat I can do. All right, so let's do the, I guess we have to do bombing raids first. So I'm gonna roll for the, right here, bombing raids, then amphibious. So we'll go with that. So bombing raids, I'm gonna take 3 dice here for the AAs over the industrial complex. And here we go. Come on, nothing. Oh, 1 hit. So shot down a bomber. Nice roll in Corpo. So 1 bomber is down. Ouch, that hurt. So now I'm going to roll for the damage on the industrial complex. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, plus 2 more. 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12 points of damage, additional to the 5. So 2 reds is 10. 2 whites is 12. So let me double check this. I've got 6, 7, 8. and then 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 points on top of the 5. So there is 17 points of damage on this industrial complex. And that's done. Painful though, lost a bomber. Bombers will land back in Queen C, okay? They went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So bombers are done. All right, I guess we got to do amphibious now. So I've got 2 amphibious. So I guess let's start with this one right here. All right, I've got a battleship at 3. I have a cruiser at 4. And then 2 infantry at, 2 infantry at 1. So 2 infantry, my cruiser offshore, my battleship offshore. So here we go, I do 1 hit. And I got 2, so he's gone. The cavalry will defend at 1. All right, and that is a miss. So now that is gone, thank goodness. That is back in Japanese hands, and we're there. That has been used. I'll put all these together right here. All that has already been used, so I cannot use that. All right. So the Soviet Union is now down 3, so I think they're down, well, I'll count it up here in a minute. Let's keep going. Let's do the other amphibious landing right here. I have a tactical bomber at 3. I have an infantry and artillery combination at 2. So a 3 for the TAC, artillery, and combined arms with an infantry against the Anzac dude in Malaya. Here we go. And 1, 2 hits. So he is gone. So he is gone right there. So now let's roll for the Anzac defense right here at a 2. Nothing. All right, good. So that is now Japanese. So Japan is up 3. UK is down 3. And I now own a naval base rather. Good. All right. So I'll land that plane here in a second. I'll figure out what's going on with that. Let's do, well, here we go. Let's do Yunnan, I guess. Oh, no, let's do this. This is obvious. This transport is gone. I'll just remove that off the board. And I'm going to keep this plane here just to remind me that I need to land that plane. In fact, I'll do that underneath this plane as well. Is that cool? All right, so that's that. All right, let's do the Yunnan battle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull everything out of here. And I'm going to line it up. Let me get this out of the way. Sorry, guys. I'll line... Anzac dude is gone. I'm going to take out the infantry. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 British infantry. I have 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 infantry there. I've got, and I got 2 at 1. Well, this one doesn't fin, but that's a 1. And all these guys are 2s. Okay, and I'm going to put my infantry over here, but I'm going to leave my planes on the board if that's okay. So these guys attack. All this is coming over. Again, I had a total of 4 infantry. And no. Well, what did I bring in there? I had 3. Yeah. Yeah, 4 infantry and 3 artillery. Sorry. It was just, there were just not enough room in here. So I had artillery here, an artillery there, and artillery there. So I have 4 infantry and 3 artillery all attacking at, oh, I'm sorry, 3 attacking at 2, 3 infantry attacking at 2, 1 infantry at 1. So I have 1 at 1, 6 at 2, and then 1, so let me get that 1. Here's my 1 at 1. Boom. 6 at 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's for that right there. Okay, and then I'm going to get, so that's this roll. Keep that right here. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 at 3. They're my 7 fighters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I've got 7 at 4 for combined arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, if it's okay with you guys, I'm going to roll, since I've only got one hand. So this will be my infantry and artillery attacking, and then I'll roll for this separately. Here we go. Ready? Come on, need some hits, and holy cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits. Whew! I was not expecting that. So I'm assuming this is 1, 2, and then 5. So does he want to use China or UK? I'm going to take the UK. If that's different, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll take 5, 6. So that's 6. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait, these are already there. I don't want to mess up this damage report. So these are in the lost zone right here. Okay, don't get to roll for this. So once again, 6 hits so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. That's what we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now I get to roll for my planes. Holy cow. Wasn't expecting that, to be honest with you guys. Now, let's not mess this up. You know what? I'm going to roll, again, this is too many dice for one hand. So I'm rolling my fighters first. An additional 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. So, okay, well, and then I'll roll this. So I've got 4 more. 4 more. So I'll put here's the 4, just so I don't miscount, get nervous. That's the 4 for my fighter hits. And then here are my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. An additional 5 hits. So a total of 9 more hits. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. So he is totally gone in the first round. Now the question is, what kind of damage is Yunnan going to give the Japanese troops? So what we have, let's count this out nice and slow. This does not defend. We have 1 at 1. Boom, for that. And I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 at 2. So I'm going to get all 10 dice. So here's 12. Let's count. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to roll 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this 1. And then I'll roll another 6. So again, I'm going to roll 6 dice. And 1 for the cavalry. And then I will roll another 6 green dice for the rest of the infantry. Okay? Again, make sure I got cavalry at 1, 6 at 2. Don't want to mess this up. Here we go. Ready? Nothing, baby. All right. This is a re-roll. There is nothing right there. No hits. Nothing right there. Okay, this is a re-roll. Nothing there as well. Now I get 6 more. 6 more right here. Ready? This is 6 more. Okay, and 1 hit. Holy cow. 1 hit. I'm going to take 1 infantry off. He's gone. I honestly did not expect that. I figured you'd hit me 4 times at least. So, holy cow. Sorry, guys. All right. So, now what we have is left in Yunnan is now Japanese. So I have remaining, I have 1, 2, 3 infantry. 1, 2, 3 infantry. And 1, 2, 3 artillery left. So I lost 1 infantry in that entire battle. That is amazing. All right, so I will land these planes in a second. They have 3 spots to go. We'll talk about that in a minute. I've done this battle. I've done this battle. And let me plug in my phone because I am low on battery and I don't want to lose in battery in the name of this, in the middle of this rather. All right. So here we go. Let's continuing on. Here in Kwai Chao, I've got an infantry and artillery. So I have 2 at 2, and my fighter is at 3. My fighter is at 3. Okay. Review again. 2 at 2. I'm in Kwai Chao. 2 at 2, and my fighter at 3. I need 1 hit, and I got it at the last second. Holy cow! 1. So okay. So he is gone. Kwai Chao is gone. But he does get to roll. Here's his defense for his infantry. Nothing, baby. Missed. Yes. So that Kwai Chao is now Japanese as well. And left in the battle is an infantry and an artillery. And my fighter has to land 2 more spots. Okay, let's do this attack right here. I'm sorry. I gotta get my phone in there. I'm doing Chahar. I've got an infantry and a mech. Okay, an infantry and a mech. And we are going to, and plus my fighter. My fighter will attack. Okay. Okay, an infantry and a mech. So I've got 2 at 1. 2 at 1. And my fighter at 3. 2 at 1 and my fighter at 3. And we're going. Yeah. And hit. Oh, nothing. That hurt. So here's the defense of the cavalry. Cavalry at 1. He misses. All right. Let's do this again. I've got my infantry and mech plus my fighter is at 3. Sorry. My fighter is at 3. And we're going, doing Chahar. Okay, he's gone. So that cavalry is gone right there. Boom. And he gets to roll a defense still at 1. Here we go. Rolling a 1. He did get a hit. So I'm going to lose my infantry. Okay, my infantry is going to be gone. But I do take back Chahar. Okay, I do take back Chahar. My plane has 1 spot to land. All right. So I think I've done all the combat, guys. I've done all the combat. And so let me make sure. That's non-combat, non-com, 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 non-com. Gotta land, gotta land, gotta land. Okay, so let's land some planes. How about that? So this plane is gonna land in Johol. So that's gone. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to roll for the fighter. Now, if you remember, I had enough hits. Oh, crap. No, did I not? Oh, man. I'm going to roll for his fighter. I messed that up, so I'm going to roll for his fighter right now because he did hit me more than... so here's his fighter. His fighter defends at 4. And... well, here we go. Fighter at 4. He is a hit. So I lose another infantry. Okay. I lose another infantry. Now, I'll be honest with you. I can't remember exactly how many hits I had on the first round. I think I had enough to wipe out all his pieces plus some extra. So, in the event that I go back and watch this video, or you guys watch, and I did not have enough hits to wipe out the fighter as well, then obviously we get to go a second round, which means I roll all this stuff again, and the fighter will get to roll a second defense. Okay? So again, I'll say that again. If I'm going to go back and watch this video, if I did not have enough hits in my first round to take out the fighter, then let me know. I will roll all this stuff again for the second round, and then let the fighter roll as well again for the second round. And so just let me know. And of course, that means that if the fighter hits, then this would change. So, I apologize about that, guys. I'm pulling stuff off. I set this off to the side. So if I'm not mistaken, I had enough hits to take out all the infantry and everything, plus I had extra. So the extra would be the fighter. So I apologize for that, guys. I was trying to go slow, but I guess not slow enough. So, but I think we can easily correct that. All right, so let's land here. This fighter right here is also going to go 1, 2, land in Jahol. All right. I'm going to bring 2 pairs. They landed 3. Well, let's do this. I'm going to bring 5 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they went 1 into Yunnan. They're going to go 2 into Hopei, or Hunan, 3 into Anhui, 4 into Jahol. So I'm going to bring 5 fighters and 5 additional fighters, I should say, and 5 tacks, and they will land into Jahol. Okay. So now I have to determine where these planes are going to land. So they went 1, 2, I guess they're just going to land back here. So I've got 2, wait, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I got to put 1 more tack there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So then I have 2 pairs that will land back in Quang Si. If you remember, I had 7 pairs here. 5 pairs are going here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fighters. These 2 were in these battles. And 2 pair are landing back in Quang Si. So done with that. Okay. Okay, now let's do some non-com. This destroyer is going to come down into 37. I'm sorry, the destroyer from 36 is going to come to 37. The carrier from 36 is going to come to 37. The tack will land on the carrier. The fighter that took out the transport in 42, he went 1, 2, 3 into 37, will also land on the carrier. Okay, so that's done. My 2 carriers right here are going to go to 20. Okay, so that's done. So 2 carriers from 36, non-comming to measure. Sorry, I'm a musician. To C-zone 20. My artillery from Quang Si is going to go into Quang Si. So 1 artillery from Quang Si goes to Quang Si. All right. This transport is going to, in C-Zone 6, 1 transport will go 1 space to pick up the guy in Iwo Jima, 2 space to C-Zone 6, 3 space to 19 and drop off in Manchuria. You can do that because of the naval base. This transport will grab a guy and an artillery and go 1 and land in Manchuria as well. So I took my transport from C-Zone 6, picked up a dude and an artillery from Japan, and went 1 space into C-Zone 19 and dropped into Manchuria. Okay, so got that, and my destroyers are going to move from C-Zone 18 into C-Zone 6. All right, so all my red markers are off the board. So let me place my pieces. I'm going to place 2 infantry in Kiangsu, along with 1 tank in Kiangsu. And then the other 6 infantry are going into Japan. Wait a minute. My transport that came here to Iwo Jima I came to Iwo Jima to drop off. He was supposed to pick up another guy. So 1 space Iwo Jima, 2 space, pick up Japan, 3 space into 19 and drop off. So I dropped off 2 guys on the first transport and then a guy in artillery on the second transport. So what that means is I originally had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys in an artillery, and now I added those 2 artillery or infantry and this infantry and artillery as well. All right, almost missed that. So I think I've done everything, so let me do a little roundabout here. All right, so let's talk about this. In Malaya, I have a dude in artillery in Malaya. In C-Zone 37, I have a transport. I have a destroyer. I have an aircraft carrier fully loaded with a mech and a airplane. In Yunnan, I have 2 guys and 3 artillery. And again, if I messed up this battle, if we go back and watch and I don't have enough hits to hit that fighter on the first round, let me know and I will re-roll. I will roll the second round to have to take out the fighter. Safe to say he's gone. And I will roll for the fight. In fact, I'll go ahead and roll for the fighter right now. This is the second round of the fighter in case I messed up. If I didn't mess up, this doesn't count. Here's the fighter. Okay, so the fighter did hit. The fighter did hit on the second round. So if I'll go back and watch this, and if for some reason I messed up, I will pull off another piece off Yunnan. Okay, I'm glad I caught that. Again, I'm sorry. So again, Yunnan, 2 guys, 3 artillery. In Kwang Si, I have 1 artillery and 2 fighters, 2 TACs, and 2 bombers. In C-Zone 20, I have 2 carriers. In Kiang Su, I have 2 infantry and an artillery. I'm sorry, a tank. Kwai Chau, I have an infantry and artillery. Hope, I have an infantry. In Chahar, I have a mech. In Johol, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fighters and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TACs. In C-Zone 19, I have 2 transports. In Manchuria, I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 infantry. I have 2 artillery, a AAA, and a tank. Sorry, let me take that off. In Korea, I have 2 infantry. In C-Zone 6, I have a battleship, a cruiser, a transport, and 2 destroyers. And in Japan, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 infantry, and 3 AAAs. So at the end of Japan's turn, Japan starts with 26. I am down nothing now because I took Korea back. I am down nothing. And I am up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for French Indochina, 9, 10, 11 for Kwangtung, 12, 13, 14 for Malaya. So 26 and 14 is 40. So I'm going to collect 40, 25, 35, 40. So there's 25, 35, 40. And I saved $4 from my first round of, this round of purchases. I'm going to put my tech here, chip, to let me know that I have gone through 3 rounds of tech development. And let's do a little bit of adjustment. So China should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So China is down to 6 IPCs. Okay. Soviet Union is down 1, 2, 3 from where they were. I think he said that they were 34, if I'm not mistaken. So if that's the case, they're down to 31. But Adam, you can correct me on that if that's the case. So, oh, wait. I got to take that off. Sorry. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. China has 6. So I think that's where I'm at. And I've sewn all my pieces. Oh, by the way, I still have a guy in Palau and Caroline Islands, 2 guys, and a AAA. Forgot about that. So, again, I apologize about the UNAM mistake, but I think I corrected it. Again, I'll go back and watch, and I will automatically pull off a guy if I go back and watch this and I did not have enough hits to take care of that fighter in the first round. Okay? So, thanks, guys, and looking forward to US. It's all you, Detroit. Bye.